So what I want to talk about in this video here is what I've found out through a little bit of research on the LG V60 and audio. Obviously, I don't have the phone yet. I'm getting that within the next couple of months, but what I've like discovered, I guess I can say, is that the key differences between what, say, one of the more recent LG phones, which I guess is obviously not the latest V series, but it's the closest. It's the G8. It's the main thing they're pivoting away from, since they're trying to make the phone cheaper and cutting costs and all that stuff, is that the phone will no longer have stuff like MQA, master quality authentication, and stuff like that. So say you have Tidal or something like that, you won't necessarily be able to use their MQA like files and stuff like that, I get. Or I don't really know. I don't think that's the case. You could still probably like listen and it'll be totally fine. Last time I used Tidal, when was that? Maybe V20, V30, and it didn't really sound that good, like that much better to me compared to like just FLAC files that I have on my phone and stuff like that. So I was like, hey, whatever, and I just canceled my Tidal subscription after that, and it was cool, but it was like, whatever. So that's the one thing where it's like, it no longer has master quality authentication. So if you care about that, which there really isn't that much reason to care about it, it's just another authentication type thing. It doesn't really change anything really, other than it mainly benefits like streaming services, like for example, Tidal, right? So it's like, it's not really that big of a deal. Another thing they did is that in the stock music app, they don't support like DSD files. And what seems to happen is that it's just the main music app that doesn't do that. It's not every other app on, say, the phone that you decide to download that'll also do that. It's only really the main LG music app. So if you download Power Amp or something like that, you'll be fine. But, it's whatever. Like, most people do that anyway. I'm probably one of the few people that actually use LG's music app a lot of the time, because the other one obviously is Google Play Music. But since for like my local files, I just use LG's music app because it's gotten better over the last this last update, UI update that LG had. So it's fine now, and it's totally serviceable and doesn't like stall and jitter like it used to. It's fine now, and it looks much cleaner. So yeah. Another thing is that on the G8 and V40, 50, you get DTS:X 3D surround sound, right? 3D surround, or whatever the hell. What this does, and on the G8, you're able to use it with or without headphones, whereas on the V40, it had to be used with headphones. What this does is it just gives you a 3D surround effect. And it's a bit wishy-washy for me personally. For certain songs, it's cool. It sounds really nice. But for others, it's like, nah. But that's with every kind of like 3D surround sound type of thing. So it's not necessarily LG's fault for that. But what the difference is going to be with the V60 is that it's no longer going to be DTS:X 3D surround. It's going to be their own 3D audio engine. So, you won't get these kind of things. You'll get kind of what you got with, like, say if you had a HTC One M9 or something like that, or M8, and it would be like for games, for movies, for music and stuff like that. So you'll have it for that. and it won't just be wide front side to side, which I personally think is probably better, but we'll see once I get the phone. So yeah. The things that you don't really have to worry about is power. And you'll still be able to use, say, you have a pair of Sennheiser HD 650s, you could still use those no problem. And those are hungry headphones. Those aren't like some $20 like headphones you get from Target or anything. Those require power. So you put those, or even like some 600 ohm headphones, and connect them to your phone. Like I forget what the Bayer Dynamic 600 ohm headphones are called, but I looked at a video of it running off a V20, and you were able to, it was loud. So I don't know, obviously, about quality, obviously, but I don't really doubt that the quality will still be really good. There have been slight improvements, like decibel noise floor improvements that no one could actually really hear. You have to use some sort of audio interface. And, whatever, that's just something that you're going to have to, that's just something you're going to have to, deal with. You can't hear everything, humans' hearing ranges are limited, but, whatever. It'll have dual stereo speakers, a top grill and a bottom, and it'll be more like, Samsung's, where it's just like that. And from what I've heard and what I've seen, it's pretty loud, but when I get the phone, I'll definitely test that against my Note 10, because the Note 10 speakers are really good for certain things, and I just wanted, obviously show you guys that. So in the grand scheme of things, LG didn't skimp out on what makes a V series phone, or I guess now you could really say an LG phone. The headphone performance is still gonna be the best you could get out there until we see what Sony does, right? And that's something that you don't have to worry about. You'll still get the best corded audio experience on a phone, and you'll still get every single sort of codec on, for Bluetooth. So you'll have the best of both worlds, and that's really nice. But that's all I really wanted to say, you guys. This is Sparta. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday, whatever time of day it is in your area. Have a good one.